Okay, and welcome everyone. Welcome to Ukraine Explained, where I'm gonna explain Ukraine. Welcome to my new episode. We're gonna start with the war map, and we're gonna watch at the Kherson area because this is actually the area that everyone is talking about. The Ukrainian army says we're gonna go to Kherson. The Russian army is saying, "Wow, we are so scared because the Ukrainians are coming and now they are actually evacuating a lot of citizens and also a lot of the Russian puppets." But more about that in just 1 minute. I want to start with this photo because for me this is like so insane. This photo is like whoa, it's like mind blowing. Why? Because this is like the capital of Ukraine. It's Kiev. Normally there are like hundred thousands, like millions people living in this city, and now there are no lights, probably no heating. We can only see the lights of the cars. This is like insane, and I really hope that there will be a solution because the in Ukraine the autumn and winters they are like full of rain. At this point it's gonna get colder, then it will be like snow, and it's gonna get very cold. So I really hope they're gonna get like generators or something like this because I feel so bad for these people, man. Now let's go to the news, man. We're gonna see what is happening like on Kherson, on the ground. And this is like the new commander. He's like very big guy, Sergei Surovikin. This is the new commander, and he just started with his new job, and he's already saying this is gonna be so difficult to hold Kherson, and they are already evacuating like a lot of citizens. And there are also like a lot of new reports that there are also all these like Russian puppets and soldiers are already leaving Kherson also. So this is very interesting what is happening actually on the ground. And there are a lot of very weird articles coming out of this Ukraine and Russia conflict, because there was first they said that the Russians are gonna blow up the dam. As you can see, there's a very big river. If they're gonna bomb the dam, all of this water will go into Kherson and all the other cities down here. So that will mean that all of these nice, beautiful cities are gonna get flooded with a lot of water. So it will gonna be a disaster. And Ukraine is already saying like our intelligence is saying they want to blow up the dam. And at the end of this week they even said they also want to use a dirty bomb. So first Ukraine said that Russia wants to use this dirty bomb. It can be maybe nuclear, it can be maybe biological weapon. And then like 1 2 3 days later Russia says no, it's Ukraine that's gonna use the dirty bomb, and then they will blame it on us. So what is happening, I don't know, but I'm very happy that United States, they said if we see Russia using some kind of dirty bomb, then we will react to it. So this is very good news. This is very positive news that USA is with Ukraine. Yeah. And yeah, the situation in Kherson is very difficult. It's very dangerous because here we have like this producer of journalist, however you want to call him, Oleg Klokov. He was actually killed in the Kherson when he was fleeing this area. He wanted to go into the south of Kherson. Maybe he wanted to go to Crimea or like to other, maybe back to Russia. But he was actually shelled and he was killed. So this is very dangerous area. So for Russians, don't go there. Don't go there. You will get killed like this person. Just stay in Russia. And there's like a lot of very weird and very bad and negative stuff coming from Russia on this like channel Russia Today. And this guy is like very crazy. He said a lot of very bad things about Ukrainians, about Ukrainian children, about Ukrainian people. And he actually said like if there are like Ukrainian children that are like negative about Russia, then just drown them in the river they cannot talk bad about Russians and stuff like this. And he said like much more than this. It's like insane. And this week came the news that Russia Today, they fired him. So if is it true? I don't know. I hope so, because he said very bad things. So yeah, this is why Ukraine says we're gonna fight this war and we're gonna not give up, because if they will give up, then this is what probably will happen to a lot of Ukrainians. Yeah. And this is another example. So this was a Russian man in Stockholm, that is Sweden, and he sucker punched a Ukrainian refugee who attended a demonstration. So this is a good example that Russians, even if they leave Russia, people are saying, yeah, but they are like getting suppressed by Putin and by the police in Russia, but they leave Russia and they still like go and support Russia and the war. So please don't say that Russians are like against this war, because we see like a lot of people are not against the war. I mean, of course, there are probably somewhere. Well, and this is also like very interesting clip. This is a clip of a highway in Ukraine, and then you see like this big helicopter flying so low. It's like very insane. I guess he does this so he won't get shot down by missiles. But wow, it looks very dangerous, because yeah, look at this truck and look at this helicopter. I mean, I hope it ended good with all of these cars and with him. But it looks a little bit dangerous if you ask me. But hey, I'm not like not a professional, so I don't know. And let's go back to the map. I want to point out one thing. At Kherson we didn't see anything changing, and here I want to talk with you about Svatove, because this is a very important city. The Russians are supplying a lot of area with this city alone. This is a very big supply line. As you can see, the Russians have this big road from Troitska. They go to Svatove, and from here they go further into Luhansk, into Donetsk. Ukrainians said already this city must go down. We must get this city. And look what is happening. Look at this area. What is happening if we're gonna go a couple days. If I'm gonna zoom out a little bit, I am the first person on YouTube who's gonna say this. I'm gonna say the next couple 2-3 weeks the Ukrainian army will push with everything they have at this area, and they will try to surround Svatove, because this is the classic Ukrainian move. They attack like here, but the Russians are very strong. This defense line, you can see Ukraine cannot push this. So they do exactly what they did with Liman and with Izium. They cannot go like this. They try, but they already got blocked. So now they are pushing from the other side, and they will push from this side. And I think in 2 or 3 weeks, this city will fall to Ukraine, because we can already see the openings, and this is exactly what they did with Liman and with Izium. They tried it like this when it was like still Russian, and especially with Liman, they cannot break this big defense line, and this is exactly the same defense line. Russians are putting everything they have on this one, and you can see Ukraine cannot do anything, so they do the classic move, bam, and then they will take this in 2-3 weeks. I think this will fall first Luhansk oblast, then Kherson. I really think this is like the classic Ukraine move. Watch my words. I'm the first one on YouTube that says this.